all team NBA. Y'all got anything? What y'all think about that? Definitely seen the Shea caption, so that's super nice. He coming with Jay-Z with the captions these days.
Could you tell me the first three teams? Could you tell me the teams?
First three teams all NBA. Okay, no
Yeah.
problem.
So we got for the first team we got Giannis, Tatum, Embiid, Shy, and Luca. That's the first team.
He called him shy. That man is not shy.
Shay, my bad if you're watching this. So SGA as well, the first team. Second team, we got Jimmy, Jaylen Brown, Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, and Steph. Team 3, Julius Randle, LeBron, DeMontis Sabonis, De'Aaron, and Dame.
Wow. So
I want to ask a question real quick.
What's up?
Aside from this playoffs, did Jimmy Butler really show top 15 player in the league this year?
No.
Not really.
I was thinking that when I saw him second team. I was like, he didn't even make an all-star team. So it's like, how are you a top 15 player but didn't make an all-star team? I don't know how that works.
I would flip him and LeBron. If in all fairness, I would flip him and LeBron. I'll put Jimmy on third, and put Bron on second.
I love LeBron, but I think they just put him there just because he's LeBron.
I
really do.
He did average 30 this season, though.
He missed a lot of games, though.
He did. He played like 63 games. He played 63 games this season.
Jimmy played 64.
Who?
Jimmy played 64.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how he made second team. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm really trying to figure that out. How did Jimmy Butler make second team? And he didn't show me no top 15 player. But when it goes next year to position list, if it's the same, let's say if it's the same 15, De'Aaron Fox moving up to second because Jimmy Butler ain't gonna be in there.
Honestly, it's very disappointing to not see Jalen Brunson on either one of these NBA teams. Julius Randle did have a solid year, but
no, Julius Randle had a really good bounce back year in the regular season.
I'm really not a fan of Jalen Brunson. Like,
whose spot could he take? Yeah.
Yeah, because you got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, you have Luca, and that's the first team. Second team, you have Donovan Mitchell and Steph. Third team, you have De'Aaron and Dame. I don't think he's going to outshine any of those 6 men to get on any of these teams.
Definitely played like an all-star this year, though.
All-star for sure. All-star, I can agree with that.
Yeah, all-star honorable mention.
He's an honorable mention.
I feel like so my thing about with the list and the top 15. Does it really mean anything? Like, does it really do something to the fans? Because I know I usually get into these debates, and I'm just like, what? Because sports, I feel like it's like basketball. It's like, what have you done for me now, versus what have you done before? So I feel like when I get into these things, it'd be like Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum. Who am I choosing? Who am I taking? Like, everything going on with Kawhi, Paul George.
No ifs, ands, or buts. Tatum.
It's like which we see when Anthony Davis, like, when he good, he good. He get popped in the face and he getting wheeled out. Chuck and Shaq laughing. So it's like, do these lists really change? Like, who's really is it truly are they really the top 15 players in the league?
Yes and no, because some of these players, like, some got injured. Let's say Kawhi plays the whole season, he's getting on there. Paul George, let's say he plays majority of the season, he's getting on there. Booker, KD, those are basically superstars. They missed a lot of games. Ja Morant didn't even make it. Ja Morant didn't make it because of his situation. That's the reason why he didn't make it. Because if he doesn't do that, you can argue he's a number one. You can argue he's first.
He definitely would have been on there, other than SGA. I think
if Ja doesn't do what he did, I think he takes SGA spot only because of what he did in season.
I still wouldn't put him over.
You gotta put it, but you gotta reward him for having the Grizzlies as the second seed in the West. It's like they put that into consideration of what you've done. Like Sean just said, what have you done now? And Ja Morant, what he did at that point is he did something wrong, but before that, he did have the Grizzlies second in the West. So if he didn't mess up, he probably gets over Shea. But
aren't they 11-5 without him though? They're 11-5 without Shea.
I don't know. without Shea.
This season without
Ja.
I mean
You
without
talking about
Ja.
without Ja.
Yeah, without
Ja, they're 11-5. That's just like the Bucks without Giannis. That's still a really good team, but I get it. You reward it, but it's a little pushback to it.
He definitely would have took Dame's spot for me.
No, he wanted to take Dame's spot. Dame averaged like 31, 32 points.
You're gonna reward somebody who has, everybody on here who averaged 30. Every player that averaged 30 is on here. I think that's tied most or the most players ever to average 30 in a season. All of them are on here. So I feel like Sabonis and Fox, I don't know who they take over, but I think they should have probably got second. I think De'Aaron Fox probably should have taken Donovan Mitchell's spot. He got the Kings third in the West.
No way.
I feel like you reward him for that. And I think Donovan Mitchell just got
I
it
can see
because
that.
I feel like he the Cavs been bad for years. He went there, they become good. It is what it is.
I mean, they were in the play-ins just last year.
But that's playing though. They had a solidified spot when he joined the roster. Like they were six,
but they was a top
fifth,
4
sixth
team
seed?
though. But they was a top 4 team.
Was already there. It was already there.
Yeah.
It was already there.
But they was a top 4 team though this year though.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but honestly, then even last year, who was it that got hurt and their standings dropped?
No, a lot of their players just got hurt. Jared Allen.
You talking about with last season, not this season.
Yeah, a lot of their players were like they had an injury bug.
I feel like with Donovan Mitchell I think with Donovan Mitchell going to the Cavs, like it was already a pretty good team. It was Laurie, it was Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It was a really solid team. Jared Allen and even Kevin Love, they were a good team. Like if they didn't have something from the injuries that they did, I think they would have stayed happy. Donovan Mitchell going to
I don't think they'd be fourth though.
I don't think they'd be fourth, but I do think the Cavs, even without Donovan Mitchell, that's still better than the Bulls, that's still better than the Raptors. There's a lot of teams that better.
I don't know about that.
I mean, we see the Bulls only missing one person in that guard.
I think if without Donovan, if they keep the same players because Laurie doesn't make the jump if he stays with the Cavs, obviously. He doesn't
he was playing really, really good there.
He was decent though, but he wasn't raw. He was decent.
Yeah.
He was decent. I don't think he takes that jump and they just stay where they at. But with Donovan, they said the Cavs ain't made the playoffs without LeBron since like 19 something. That's
that's a very long time.
Take LeBron out, they ain't made the playoffs since.
They want to pass.
He took them to the next level, to a top 4 team. Because I remember I didn't have them in when we did it. I didn't have the Cavs number 4. I think I had them in like 5th. I think I had like 5th or 6th when we did our preseason standings. So I didn't think, but that was before the Donovan Mitchell trade though. That was before though. So that does count. That was before though.
Trey, what you thinking? You think these guys really the top 15 players in the league? You think they really the top 15?
No.
Not Sabonis.
I mean, you could argue that some.
I'm asking you. You argue it right now. I'm asking you. Argue.
Yeah. I ain't gonna argue it. I'm just gonna respect the list, man.
Julius Randle is not top 15 player in the league, bro.
He definitely
Sabonis.
You say Jalen Brunson? So Jalen Brunson deserved to be in the top 15?
No. Hell no.
I mean, the way he impacted the team, I definitely think he should have been.
When it matters, you got to reward winning, right? He was more important to the Knicks than Donovan Mitchell to the Cavs.
So you put
Jalen Brunson over Mitchell. This trail.
You had your turn, I wouldn't say that. I definitely wouldn't say that.
So you don't want to. You saying your boy don't deserve to be in the top 15? You saying he not top 15 in the league, but you was saying he should be in the league.
He should have been in the All-Star. At least he should have been an All-Star selection. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like he was a very underrated player this year for sure.
Underrated? I don't think he was underrated at all.
He didn't make any teams. He didn't make the All-Star game. He didn't make shit really at all.
I think that comes down to just the casual fan not knowing who he was. People in New York probably didn't even know who he was. They knew Luka. They wanted Donovan Mitchell. I think honestly, right now he stole the team, just like DeMar DeRozan stole the team from Zach LaVine. Jalen Brunson is their best player, and he's
Yeah,
playing like
he
he's their
is.
best player.
He is.
He's
That I
outplaying
can
them.
agree with it. Mhm.
So what you think, Rick? Are these really the top 15 players in the NBA?
No, they're not. You can take a couple of these players off the list. I know it's gonna cause some controversy, but I'll take off De'Aaron. I'll take off Sabonis. I'll take off Julius. Even Shy, I'll take him off as well.
Shea.
Shay. I keep saying Shy. Shay.
taking
I'll take
Shea
them
off?
off. Yeah, I'm taking Shay off the
You
list.
taking somebody off the list that's averaging 30 points.
And a
He's
block
okay.
a game. Not no 0.8, not no 0.9.
I
A block a game for sure.
I honestly believe if you put him somewhere else other than OKC, he's not going to produce those same numbers.
What?
I don't know, man.
Replace Shea with Donovan Mitchell. They beat the Knicks.
Those broke
Yeah.
down.
I don't know because I don't know about that
He
one.
stops Jalen Brunson.
No.
It's not that. It's not that though. When
The reason
Evan Mobley and Jared Allen give you nothing,
Yeah.
the two guards could only do so much.
so much,
So
yeah, and Garland
I
really
agree,
isn't
though.
a scorer.
I
Yeah,
agree though with Shea, like with the
He'll
two
put up more
guards
of a
canceling
fight.
each other out. I agree with that. But like if they can only do so much.
yeah.
Man, Mobley ain't had one good game in the playoffs, man. Not one.
He
So
didn't.
Wait. Are we taking all the injuries out the side or like
you can't see.
so
you can't-
we're going off just this year.
yeah. Okay, so look,
Okay,
I'm
so
saying-
go ahead.
look. So it's like injuries are a part of the game.
Okay.
That's availability is a part of the game. This ain't 2K. We can't turn fatigue off. We can't turn coaching off. So it's like we gotta really look at it. So it's like it ain't fair. It ain't fair to be like, yo, Kawhi is a better player than Shea, but Shea had a better season. He played
He
better.
did.
So it's
He did.
like one could be like, yo, he really is better than him, but I ain't seen him play better than him. He's the better player, but I ain't seen him play better than him in 3 years. Like, what are we doing?
Okay. To answer your question, I'm going to say yes, but Julius Randle might have to be taken off for Jalen
does.
Brunson. That's
You
just
took Jimmy
taking
off too.
that's because of positions aside. Yeah, Jimmy got to come off. I don't know how he got I really don't. I truly don't know how he got second team. I truly don't. Like he didn't.
Yeah,
he was
I don't
good,
understand
but I don't know what he showed.
He's-
I don't know what
He's
he showed the
consistent.
voters.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
get
what he
away,
showed
you get
the
away with
voters.
load management. Don't nobody get
Yeah.
mad at him for load management. During the season, nobody get mad at him for
He
load
Because it's
management.
Miami, man.
He averaged
It's Miami.
23. He averaged 23, 6 boards and 5 assists.
That's not second team worthy. That's not
I
second
don't think.
team
Yeah,
worthy.
I don't think that's it. I don't.
He didn't
I
even
don't
make
know.
All-Star. He wasn't
He
an
didn't make the
All-Star, but
All-Star
he's
thing.
second team. All
I don't get it,
Thank
bro.
you right there. That's all I needed to hear.
So you take off Randall and you take off Jimmy.
I
Who
think
you
I replaced them with Ja and maybe Jalen Brunson. Like I said,
wanna give
Ja
it to
didn't
Ja.
make it because of the situation. That's the only reason. If he played a lot of games though, he played. I don't know how many. I think he played a decent amount. I think he played a decent amount.
Honestly, since my boy Ace not here, I'm gonna definitely make a case for his player.
You better not say Trey. I
Trey
do not
Young
want to get.
definitely could
Over
He got-
who?
probably made it in there. He probably could have snuck his way in there.
Who?
Trey Young.
Who?
It was real tough for him this year.
The
man.
numbers.
Over
I knew you was
who?
gonna say- I-
The
I knew it.
numbers, not the numbers. Don't do that. What you on Basketball Reference? What you on Stat Muse? What the
A double in the season is pretty good. Regular season double
for a team, but the team was even in every category from the record to home and road to offense rating, defensive rating. Shit, they probably free throws as well. They probably in the middle of the pack. Like I can't reward somebody that.
What guard are you taking him over?
Who?
Talking to Trail.
Oh yeah.
Who Trey going over? De'Aaron Fox, Dame, Donovan, Steph, and Shea and Luka. Who?
Definitely, probably Fox because it's a small market team, man. Small market team.
Small market don't
Fox-
mean nothing.
Fox is more.
What that got to do
athletic.
with anything?
I'll probably put him over Fox.
That doesn't mean
Popularity.
nothing.
Hey, bro, you tripping. You tripping. You tripping? I say for me, I take Jimmy off. I'm taking Julius Randle off the list. It was somebody else on the list that I would move around too.
If Jimmy was third team, I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah.
If he was third, I wouldn't be upset. But when I saw second, I said, "Whoa, did he really show second, or are they just doing recency bias?"
Did Jaylen Brown make it?
That popped up in my head for a quick second. I know it's not, but it popped up in my head for a quick second.
Yeah, because they already have the awards.
I know.
Yeah, but so it's like, what did really determine that?
I don't know. I truly don't know. It's gonna be it's a mystery. What you
Did
say,
Jaylen Brown make it this year?
Of course he did.
Yeah,
that's why he about to get the bag. He about to get $295.
Well deserved.
He's about to get $295.
Damn, I want to say I believe that James Harden.
Yes, Harden. Forgot about James. Yes.
Yeah.
James, he should have been on it.
I give it to James over Jimmy or Julius, and I wanted to say
after this,
I don't know if I want to really put on where his name just go Tyrese, or I want to go.
No. He missed a lot of games. No,
he did miss a lot of games, but he played.
They low managed him though too at the end.
Mm-hmm. So I was thinking like Tyrese or even like Kevin Durant. Honestly,
Kevin Durant he missed too many games, so
he missed too many games too. But I do think he definitely.
I think an honorable mention is Anthony Edwards. I think he's an honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was gonna make it. I never thought of him making one, but he's an honorable mention. He had a good year.
You gonna fight for your fantasy player?
No, I mean he had a good year. Just look. If you watch the games, you saw that he had a good year. He kept them afloat when Cat was out.
Definitely.
I don't know what you want him to do.
Oh, Anthony did. Anthony, yeah. He
kept them afloat, so you got to give him his credit.
So you're saying you would put him on third team probably?
I think he honorable mention.
Honorable mention, okay.
I think honorable.
Yeah, I go James Harden, Tyrese, and then I put it at 8. I do 82 honorable mention.
See, but the thing is, James Harden, he's a guard, so it's like the only person you could really put him over is probably Donovan Mitchell, and that's it. I don't think he was never gonna go over De'Aaron. Maybe De'Aaron, but with the year they had, they factor that in. So you got to put him on there. Dame, no. Mitchell, yeah. I would, if anything, over Mitchell. Steph, no. Luke and Shea, no.
I'm not going.
I was shocked Shea got first though. I didn't think he was gonna get first. I thought he would get second.
Am I the only one that expect a little bit more from James Harden though?
Yeah.
The whole season?
No, not really. No. Regular season, James. I honestly believe James could have given us at least 26 because he was at like what 22, 23 for the season.
He was at 21.
21, even worse. Yeah,
he averaged 21, 6, and 10.
Yeah. I needed 26. I needed another 5 points out of him. That would have definitely got him second for sure. Yeah, definitely second.
Thing
for sure.
is, James Harden only played 58 games. That's not a lot. So
that's not a lot. That's not a lot at all.
So that they probably factor that in. So I think they factor that in.
For me, that's all I really got for that though, bro. I don't know. I think the top 15. I think they got like 13 out of 15, right? They definitely should have put James Harden up there. It needs, but I like the next year's format that it's not just going to be so locked by positions. I like that it's just true top 15 player.